Welcome to Crafting, Sewing, and More. Today's video is showing you how to make a cup coaster. Alright, now we're going to iron. We're going to start off by ironing our pieces to make sure they're nice, even flat. Alright. Okay, now you're going to take these two pieces, the right sides together. So you're going to take your piece of batting, you're going to lay it on top, and then we're going to put them together. So that way they'll stay in place when we're sewing it. Just like that. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to take and measure about an inch opening so we can turn it right side out when we're doing sewing. So a little inch. Okay, now we're going to start our position of our needle on the other side of this mark. You're going to need a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay. Make sure you back stitch at the beginning and at the end. We're going to do this all the way around. When you need to turn, all you got to do is lift your pressure foot. Don't lift your needle because it can hold your place so you don't lose it. Back down. Again, remember at the end, back stitch. There we go. Alright, now we're going to cut our threads off because we don't want to leave any loose threads on our project. Alright, also come down here to your corners. Cut your corners, but don't be careful and don't cut your stitching. Just like that. Alright. We're going to take our little project where we left the opening and we're going to turn it the right side out. Okay, now we're going to turn it the right side out through our little hole. And as I'm doing it, I'm going ahead and poking out my corners. Just like that. Alright, we have our little square. Now we're going to take it where we had just where our opening is. We're going to fold it and pin it like a sandwich, even with the rest of the coaster. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to sew our hole closed using that 1/4 inch seam allowance. Don't forget to backstitch at the beginning and at your end. And I'm going to go ahead and sew all the way around. And at the end, backstitch. Alright, like we did before, we're going to cut off our little thread. So we don't want to leave that. And there you go. A craft that you can do in less than five minutes. A little